Getting set for heat 1 of round 3 of the Clubman Class Sprint Championship. They're beginning to tighten up to make the start. Goddard takes a look over his shoulder in the pusher cart. He's about to pull off. And we will be racing at Rye House. Your pole man is Harry Neal. Black suit, white helmet, doesn't help. But he's made it into stadium at Hornsby's, looking for a long way around the outside. 3 wide. Out of stadium, doesn't work, he has to slot back in. And it's Neal from Chris Dixon coming through to second place, ahead of Simon Lloyd. Jack Bolton's made a quick start, and Moore, Hornsby and Mike Townley are 3 wide. There's a bit of a mess at the back of the field. Always worth a good look. Sure to be some banditry going on, and someone's gone round. Oh, it's David Whitehouse. And I think that might be Justin Buck in 25. It is. That's not going to go down well. But I'm sure they'll both be smiling at the end of this one. I doubt it. So it's Neal from Dixon, from Lloyd under pressure, from Jack Bolton, who I think was 3rd in the championship. So this is an opportunity to pick up some early points. We've got a battle going on for 5th place between Luke Hornsby, clear of Rob Moore. Down the inside comes Mike Townley. He sort of loads up kart number 11, which is Frankie Hedges, and Christopher Powell takes a run round the outside. Hedges is going to be back through, and here comes Christopher Murray in kart number 8. They're pushing hard, trying to make up for lost time and lost ground. Out front, it's Harry Neal, clear of Chris Dixon. Jack Bolton is looking for a way by Simon Lloyd. I feel that's coming shortly. On his bumper into stadium, looking to sneak up the inside at the apex, but Lloyd's got it covered off. And he's closing back in on Chris Dixon, who I think sneaked through off camera. Will he get the chance though before Jack Bolton pulls the trigger and puts one down the inside? Lloyd is closing in. I hope the stream's still running. So side by side. Nearly off the road there. Lloyd not prepared to give the position up. And the field is beginning to spread. Harry Neal is looking comfortable at about 10 kart lengths. I don't think Chris Dixon has got the pace to run him down. Can he stay clear of Simon Lloyd in 3rd place? Jack Bolton. And Hornsby is closing in now on Jack Bolton, courtesy of that half kart off, kart half off excursion going into pylon on that last lap. We look behind. Oh, Powell in hard on Martin Theodorou, and a chance for kart 17, who I must confess, his appearance fools me. That's Darrell Lowe, changes suit, throws me off. Who's racing in the Clubman today, pushing hard. Down the inside of Powell into stadium. Will he force it through? Yes, he will. When it's on, it's on. Pagano struggling to make progress in this first heat. He's now under pressure. Trying to see who that is. Not sure. Got a number for you in a moment. Battle seems settled. There's more trouble at Mill. Further forward at pylon. Theodorou. Oh, where's my camera work going? Theodorou, Harris, Lowe, Stuart Osborne, Harrison Darville. This is a trickier camera position than I thought. Oh, and Theodorou runs wide at stadium, and Harris is through. And a chance down the inside, maybe. Darrell Lowe, elbows out. Here comes Harrison Darville down the inside of Osborne, and Theodorou into hairpin 2 in the midfield. Racing hard here into pylon. You're not missing much up front. It's looking fairly settled. Although Jack Bolton is once again closing in on Simon Lloyd for what would be 3rd place. Big group here in the midfield. Beginning with Harrison Darville. Sean Hollingsworth, I think, is in there somewhere. The winner of round 1. cut back to the battle that is developing for second place behind Harry Neal. There's Chris Dixon in second. Lloyd, Bolton into pylon. I think Bolton is setting up Simon Lloyd for stadium. He's got the run. Lloyd's gone to cover. Looking to the inside, prepared to follow. The obvious move here is on the brakes into hairpin one. Will Lloyd go to cover? Yeah, he's driving a very fair line. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough, Jack Bolton. Sincerely hope the stream is still running for you. Trying to set up for pylon. He seems to be strung out the hairpin too. The pair are closing in onto the bumper of Chris Dixon, just down a slipstream now. And Luke Hornsby's not out of this one either. Either or. Bolton looking again as they go down to stadium. Around the very large pot plant thing in the middle of stadium. Bolton looks to the inside, he pulls the trigger this time. Oh, it's late and hard. Oh, it's a bit late. I think he might wave him back through. I think that's his intention. But Hornsby's going to stick his nose in and do the pair. No more Mr. Nice Guy from Luke Hornsby. He moves into third place. And we are 1 minute 30 seconds from the finish of this first heat. Harry Neal's had a comfortable run out front from pole position. Just what he needs. Rob Moore is closing in to make this a four-way dice for third place. Chris Dixon has been released now into second place, and that's where he will finish. Here comes Lloyd to take back third place, but he's late, easing Luke Hornsby out the way. Bolton goes to cover off Moore, who's come through late and hard towards the finish of this one, and I'm trying not to snigger. This is a five-way dice as Hornsby puts his nose into Simon Lloyd on the defensive. 46 seconds from the finish, and this could be the last lap. Or they might get one more. Down in the stadium. Not quite there. Bolton inside of Hornsby. He moves back into fourth place. And Hornsby is under pressure now and having to defend very narrow to hold off Moore. The crisscross. Well, the road goes back in Hornsby's favour for the hairpin. Stealing up behind is Frankie Hedges. Time for a late lunge. I think they're going to get one more lap here. They go into stadium. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. They're going to go through the finish for one more. Down the back straight, and this race has sort of settled down now. I think Rob Moore will hold off Frankie Hedges to the finish. Has he got a chance to run down Luke Hornsby? He's running out of corners. I think this one will finish as it is now. So your race leader and heading for victory is Harry Neal, comfortably ahead of Chris Dixon. Third place will be Simon Lloyd. Jack Bolton will be fourth. Luke Hornsby fifth. Out of the last corner. Harry Neal wins Heat 1 from Rye House in the Clubman class. Round 3 of Club 100 Sprints 2017. Justin Buck and Dave Whitehouse have two more heats to book a good grid slot for the final.